Shaleo from RecruitZero Ransom Productions. I'm here with Kush Shalimar doing a little interview after the Grammy panel. We at the H.E.R Hip Hop Fest showcase and everything. So we just getting in some good music tonight. I'm gonna ask him a few questions so y'all know how it's going down with RittenHouse. Alright, so I know you guys are from Philadelphia and everything, so I just want to know, how did you guys get together?
Wow, I mean, actually, between like all of us, we got like at least a decade between all of us. It wasn't CK having a long-term relationship with Sleeves, my hype man. Also having a long-term relationship with my partner Chris Conley, who's the other half of the production team.
Okay.
And then CK and I met about 5 to 6 years ago, and he was working on a mixtape. I just got out of school. I went to school for engineering, and so you know, I was like, look, man, let's get it in. So I was recording. We put this mixtape together, you know, and then we made a record, and it was like, wow. And Chris was already like dumping like 30 to 40 beats a week with CK in the cut. Okay. So I was like, man, who's Chris Conway? You know what I'm saying? But he was dope. You know what I'm saying? And then Sleeves has been a rider from day one with CK. You know what I'm saying? As far as he has, actually, we call him the vote. He has all the old anything, you know, vintage that you might be paying super money for in the future. Sleeves has that. So they have a long relationship. So once we got together, man, it was pretty much we rocked the show. Okay. And we did it for like an hour. Right. You know, off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man. So that's when we pretty much figured out, like, oh, okay, this definitely can work.
Yeah, let's do something. All right, cool, definitely. So I just wanted to know, your latest project was Sunshine Philadelphia Volume 2, right? Yeah. So what's next on the agenda for y'all?
It's crazy, man. Like, I feel like sometimes we're loud about our records, you know what I'm saying, coming, and sometimes we just put one out real quick, you know what I'm saying? So we're really quiet, man, about the album, man. We really want to put one out, but we really want people to demand it. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, we want to really earn that right to put something in somebody's hands. Yeah. So we always record, we're constantly building stuff. So we're working on an album right now, and we want it to be done tomorrow and be out next week. But when it's done, it'll be done.
Okay. And since you guys being from Philly, you know, home of the roots, you know, state property, Beanie Siegel, all of that, how do you feel like that atmosphere has influenced your musical taste?
Man, enough. And I'm glad you picked both sides too, because you know, we're from Philly, we're from Germantown. You know, the street is right there with us. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, musically, you know, we're fortunate to learn from the roots, and the path that they've set, you know what I'm saying, is just like great, you know, and it's very cool that we've had an opportunity to kind of sit in silence and watch them do their thing. So it has a big, huge influence. And as far as Beanies is concerned, man, like, you know, the aesthetics of hip hop, you know, it's a big part of that is street. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we got to keep that there. So we learn from him to sing.
Cool. And my last question, I know you mentioned your boy CK. Yeah. He was in a major label situation. Yeah. And I mean, reading other interviews with you guys, it's like he chose to preserve his artistic integrity, because they were like, do this whatever, just pop joint and just throw it out there to get money. And he didn't want to do that. He wanted to get with you guys and put something together that he really believed in. So, like, how do you feel the state of the industry is now, with people just like, let me throw out a ringtone track and get 1 million ringtone downloads instead of like long range music?
No, look, let me tell you, man. The funny thing is that, like, speaking of CK, like, CK will take our music and throw it on his phone, and I'm like, you know what I mean? So on the tip of like, and even like I was geeked when I found like it was an old Daylight cut I used for a ringtone. Yeah. So, hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We would love to do the same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, you know, it's good music, and afford to get out there as much as possible. Cool. But I tell you, man, you know, with the whole major label deal with CK, I think that was right around that time where it was like the backwash of cats being in situations where they were forced to do things they didn't want to do. Yeah. And I feel like that was starting just to phase out a little bit. And with him, you know, I think his decision was more. It was not just for RecruitZero, but more of self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, as an MC, and we couldn't agree more. I mean, we're very fortunate to have an MC like him. I'm glad he made a decision. But at the end of the day, you know, it was about, you know, artistic integrity. You know, and which you know, that's the way we move. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we do anything. You know, as far as just having that artistic integrity. You know, we have to make sure that you know, what we really put in it from the stomach is in it.
All right, cool. And now, where can your fans check out your music and keep in touch with you guys?
Okay. You can hit us up on Twitter. We have a Twitter that's RecruitZero with a W. That's WrittenHouse. That's RecruitZero at Twitter. You can hit us up on Facebook. You can hit us up on www.rittenhouse215.com. You can hit us up on Reverb Nation, Brown Monkey Music, Google RecruitZero, YouTube RecruitZero with a W. All the way live from 215. The live dynamics, live mechanics, house. Yo, what's going on? This is Kush Shalimar, one half of the production team of RecruitZero, all the way live from Philadelphia. Just want to give a shout out to the HD Boys, ransomproduction.com, and give a shout out to YamilLittle.com and RecruitZero.com. Definitely up in the building, y'all. Top.